or they try to.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here at the Pittsburgh Business Virgin. Sitting with Sarah Rosenkranz from PawFect Grooming and Jennifer Vidovich, expert in the industry. What do we wanted to talk
Kung
about?
Fu. And the 1 inch death punch.
Yeah, actually, she's a bodyguard for Jennifer.
She's got
for Sarah.
She
excuse
showed
me.
us the detachable, or the what do you call it?
Nightstick?
The nightstick. the one of those spring-loaded ones.
Taser. She was actually
Yeah.
at PNC Park when that guy got
Yeah.
tased.
You see her on that video beating the hell out of that guy in the back corner. So anyway, I'm sorry.
In this segment, what we're going to be talking about is starting your own business. I know Sarah's been in the industry for 2 years now. But Sarah, what advice would you give to business owners that are just starting out in the industry?
There are a couple of things that I would say. Now, I really don't feel like I'm any sort of expert to be giving anyone advice.
All right, thanks for coming. Yeah. Going back to you, bud.
But I've learned some things. I've learned some things. That,
I mean, that's what we really
yeah.
want to
Yeah.
know. What'd you learn?
3 things. Make it happen. Sometimes in life, you just have to play hardball, and you have to learn from your mistakes.
I'm getting scared.
Yeah, right? Make it happen. Don't
Yeah.
wait. Don't wait until you have all your, ducks in a line. Don't make excuses. You have to set your goals and make it happen. You have to get there. And if something happens where you fail along the way, you grieve it for 15 minutes, put it down, and move forward, because you can't spend extra energy. Yeah, you can't spend extra energy on something that happened.
What about yourself, Jen? I mean, you've had numerous businesses.
Yes.
What are some of the things that what's some of the sort of bits and pieces after you've started multiple companies that you would give advice? What advice have you given to Sarah? Because I know you mentor her.
No matter what, like she said, don't let the naysayers get you down. There's a lot of people that say you were not going to succeed.
What happens if that person is married to you?
You divorce them. It usually is your family.
No, all
9 times out of
joking
10,
aside.
yeah.
No, my wife. Listen, I wouldn't be sitting here if my wife didn't give the thumbs up, and actually be a huge part of this business. But I think one of the things that people need to understand is that your parents sometimes, or family members, inevitably are some of the people going, they're doing hey, I'm going to start my own company.
They only want the best for you, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're
They
really only
mean
looking
well,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, no, I'm not going to name names, but there's certain people that thought I had their daughter and their grandkids on a collision course with hell.
Yes.
By saying I'm leaving, corporate America 9 to 5 to go start my own deal, and they're,
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they're worried about
They were cleaning out closet. No, they were cleaning out closets, getting ready for us to move it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They were. I mean, literally,
And you can't let those
you got
people
that
down.
feeling,
Yeah.
but you got to kind of.
See, they just knew you were going to fail.
They're worried. They're worried for you, right?
Yes. Yes.
So,
But
what
you
other bits?
ignore it. Like Sarah said, don't dwell on mistakes. You can't. Just get past them, move forward, go to the next challenge. Know a little bit of what you're getting into. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Research the business.
Yeah.
Don't jump in. I mean, you have to sometimes jump in, but
Sarah said something. You can't. I mean, you're never going to have all your ducks, because there's ducks that you don't even know are ducks.
Exactly.
That needed to be. There is going to be a learning curve to this, no doubt about it. But to your point, it's never going to be the perfect time.
Yep.
Right.
And you are going to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. My wife just made a huge mistake a week or two ago. Cost this company thousands of dollars. I don't even want to get into it. Thousands. You got to move on.
Exactly.
You got to move
Grieve
on.
it and leave it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you, for the two of you, and I'll start with Jen, what were some of the biggest surprises you found in starting your own businesses?
Like surprises as in challenges?
Yeah, just things that you're like, man, what the hell, where'd the hell that come from?
A lot of things is the pet industry itself is one of the biggest, fastest growing industries in our country.
Really?
Yes. And it does have quite a few challenges alone with it because you're dealing with animals and they don't think like people. And so there are quite a few challenges of dealing with animals alone, period.
Yeah. And people are quirky about their pets.
Yes,
Very much
That's
so.
the other part of it.
Yes.
Dealing with the owners.
Yeah.
Yes. Dealing with the owners. That's, I hate to use a big word, but the majority of the pet owners do something that's called anthropomorphinize. Big word.
Wow.
I'll give you the meaning. They give their animals human qualities. My dog is jealous. My cat is insane, or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, yeah, they actually think that pet is a human child. And that is a big challenge in this industry.
That's incredible. Do you come across that all the time then?
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Wow.
So that's why my neighbor got mad when I told him I'd put his dog down for him and he could save some money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
I'm only
equivalent.
kidding. God. Although he did spend like $5,000 on this dog. So
That's easy. That's why.
That's easy.
Look how much he spent on that dog already, and that's why this is one
It
of
still runs around with 3 legs.
yes. And
Yeah.
then there are 2 different. What do you want to call it? Groups of your demographics. This is one of the things I taught Sarah. The people that are going to come in her business and spend the most money are people like my parents, baby boomers who have empty nest syndrome.
Absolutely.
They get the dog, replaces
Yeah.
the kids, and boom, all that money's going towards that dog. Or people like me and my fiance, we're called dinks, double income, no kids, and we have dogs, and that's our kids. So we spend a lot of money on them. So yes, it is a very big, fast
I
growing
might be a
industry.
little bit old for you to adopt, but if, listen, I'll step in if
He
you
is
wanna,
he is a kid,
if you
by
wanna
the way.
spoil me.
If you haven't noticed.
Hey, Sarah, quickly, what was the biggest surprise you had?
I think the biggest surprise was finding an efficient mode of advertising for a small town. It was difficult to figure out what I could really decide on because I had a limited budget. So what I could invest in
Awesome.
and get return back.
All right, hold on to that because you almost, in a wonderful way, you just did a good
Dovetailed right in.
segue. Thank you,
Yeah, there you go.
Bud behind the camera. To our next segment, which is going to be talking about marketing growth. Come on back for the next episode with Sarah and Jen. And by the way, if you want to get a hold of the one and only Sarah, you can get her at 724-857-0554. You can also look them up on Facebook.
PawFect.grooming.
Come back.